What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful, phenomenally blessed evening. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And I want to tell you guys it is a true honor and a blessing being here, giving you guys these readings. To let you know as well, if you're interested in helping out the channel, check out the description box below. That is all linked there. Always know that it is not a requirement, that your guys' time is definitely support for the channel. My goal in this is to remind you guys that you do have the power in your life, and my prayer is that this falls upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your discernment, your inner intuition, and your guidance to make those choices that are best for you in this life. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I've done this for the zodiacs before, but I'm going to do it. I want to do a pick a card today. This is honestly going to be where I draw 2 tarot cards per pile, and then a whole slew of oracle cards. Well, not a slew, but maybe not that many, but a few oracle cards just for like what you need guidance on. And the tarot is going to be there just to kind of give us some insight as to what it is that you're working on. So let me see, what else do we need to say? No, I think that should be it. I don't really have anything to choose from. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. So, source, what messages do you have for the collective? Pick a card. Oracle advice. What do they need to know? Maybe like an energy update and advice. What is it that you would like them to know? How can we help out the collective, source? What do they need to know in this time? Okay. What message do you have for the collective at this time, source? For collective, pick a pile 1, 2, and 3. I do 3 because 4 is kind of, I'll do 4 every once in a while, but it's kind of exhausting, to be honest with you guys. Alright, so for pile number 1, what do you got going on for pile 1? What do you want to tell them? What do they need advice on, source? 1 card at a time, please. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Don't be afraid of your advice, guys. Pile number 1, source. Pile number 1. Okay. And pile number 2. What messages do you have for pile number 2? Okay, thank you. Let go. Alright. And pile number 3. What do you have for pile number 3, source? Pile number 3. Okay, thank you. And pile number 1. What else do you have for pile number 1? 1 card, please. 1 card, just 1 card. Pile number 1. What do you have for pile number 1, source? What else do you have? Okay, your guys is flying over all kinds today. Great. Pile number 2. What do you have for pile number 2? Pile number 2, source. What messages do you have for pile number 2? Energy update, guidance, oracle advice. What do you have for them today, pile 2? Pile 2, source. Thank you. And pile number 3. 1 card, please, source. Pile number 3. Man, I feel like, I don't know why your messages are taking so long. Usually they don't take this long to come out, but hey, what else? Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Okay, thank you. Whoa, alright. So we've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Some kind of communication coming in. Standing strong in your power too. Like, that's a good energy coming in. Oh, what do I have to put on these? I really don't want to. Alright, I guess I'll pull out some of these guys. So I'm going to do all mutables here. We got 3 piles. So Virgo, I'm sorry I'm leaving you out. For pile number 1, we got Gemini energy. And these don't really have anything to do with the reading. I'm just putting them on here so you guys have something to pick. For pile number 2, we have Sagittarius. And for pile number 3, we got Pisces. I had to put Pisces out. I couldn't leave Pisces out, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a Pisces. I'm a little biased. What can I say? So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos. I have to put my cards back after I'm done too, so it's cool. Let's get it. Gemini. So curiosity, intellect, and networking. But we've got the Page of Cups coming out. We have the 3 of Coins. So I feel like somebody is coming in with an offer. This could be a business offer for you guys. This could also be a love offer. But I feel like you're not really trusting this just yet. Like you're really afraid of this situation. You're really freaked out because you think you're like, it's almost like this person's coming as immature and you really don't see how you guys can build together. There's a little bit of cowardice coming through. I don't know if this is you or if this other person is kind of like a coward in saying how they truly feel. So instead of saying the depths of how they truly feel, they're giving you rather just this kind of immature love. It's like because of the past situation. This is all because of a past situation that's coming through. It's like freaked out because of a past situation. You're freaked out about what happened in a past situation because I think things fell apart. They just didn't work out for you. That could have been in a business situation, but this is telling me this is love, because with this cup here, with this coins card, this is like manifestation in this 3D realm, love, relationship. You guys are definitely more concerned about the way a person communicates rather than what they have to offer. And source is saying like it's okay to give this a chance. If this 3 of Coins came out in reverse, I would say no. Unfoldment flying out, lotus flower. Yeah, it's time for you to let it unfold. Like oftentimes the most beautiful thing comes from the yuckiest things, right? Like a lotus flower blooms up from the mud and reaches towards the sun. And so it's like source is saying it's okay to let this unfold, to let this happen. Yeah, love, compassion. It's interesting. This card actually talks about self-love, so definitely focusing on self-love, but I think this is just a clarification that that's exactly what this is. They're saying that this is about love. Like you've asked for love and source is bringing you love, but because this is what you're seeing, right? You're kind of like, I don't know if I really want that. And source is saying it's okay. There's a lot of passion here. There's definitely a deep love here that's coming through. This person does care about you. This person is more to me in the King of Cups energy rather than the Page, but they're only offering you Page love right now because this person is also kind of standoffish when it comes to love. There's definitely a sense of peace here. You have to keep your peace as well. Change, chameleon, number 33. Look at that, 333 together. This is divinely guided. This is beautiful. This is a divinely guided connection here for you guys. Like, this is a gorgeous connection. I don't know why you're so, worried about it. Maybe it's just because you guys have had your heart broken in the past, which I understand. But one of the hardest parts of this journey is relearning how to love. It's learning how to love again after we've had our hearts broken or torn apart or cracked and shattered. Like everybody's had something different happen to them, but ultimately it caused the same thing. It caused us all to not want to love again because it's in that we're like really freaked out. Like, what if we give our love and this person doesn't return it? But this person is being led by their intuition. This person is being led by source. 333 here. It's like this was a push from source saying, offer this person love because you guys are meant to have a connection. You're meant to have a union. I love you. Look on the bottom. I love you. These are powerful words. Number 20, trusting the process. Trusting the process is so important for you guys here. No, I can't with you all. I can't right now. We have 28 coming out. Number 10, this is a completion. A union of hearts. This is a love connection that defies explanation. What was I saying, guys? Like, look, I can't with y'all. I can't with you all. Like, I'm done. The first one out. This is something that Like, you guys, if you let this go, you're gonna be sad. Like, I'm just gonna tell you that. Like, it's not that Source won't offer you something else. It's like there's something beautiful about this. Okay, that one wants to come out. Source, what else? What other messages can we bring out? I don't want to grab a whole bunch. I just want a few. Okay, I think that's enough. One more. Okay. Pride is affecting this connection. That's your emotional pride, right? Like, when I channel pride, I don't want people to be like, well, I'm not like that. Like, this is the emotional ego. Because when I tell people it's ego, they're like, well, I'm not egotistical. It's like, no, everybody's egotistical. Nobody's free from that, okay? This is pride is affecting this connection, and it is. And it is because you're afraid. Like, you're afraid to open up to this person. There's a lot of, like, fear, and maybe this person offered you love, or you offered them love, but either way, it's like it doesn't feel like deep love, even though when you're with them you feel this deep connection, and that scares you, and you just have to allow it to unfold. Like, don't give up on it just because things aren't going the way that you had planned. Rather, just take a step back and let things happen and see what comes about. So you had a yes or no question. Source said maybe. There's not enough information to say just yet, so the answer is maybe. It says not all who wander are lost, right? So you don't really know a lot about this person. You don't know what their journey is. You don't know what they've been through. And I think you're just judging this person's journey based on what you've been through yourself. Look, this person coming in, you make my fantasies real. Like, they love you. They love you a lot. They might not show it, okay, but they love you a lot. Like, this person loves you a lot. So give it a chance. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I don't know why that song's coming through right now, but that's what I heard. Give it away, give it away, give it away. Now it's like an old ass song. It's not, it's what you think you want, not what you know you want. Yeah, so I think you guys are kind of dusting this connection aside for somebody else that you think might be better. And they're not. Like, Source is saying this is it. This is like a love connection that defies explanation. Like, nobody can understand the connection that you guys have, but you've got pride, your pride coming in. And I'm sorry, I wish I could say it's this person's pride, but the way the cards came out, this is your pride coming in. Your pride is affecting this situation. It's like you're afraid of letting this situation unfold because you're really afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid that things aren't going to work out. You're afraid that things are going to fall apart. And Source is saying they're not. Like, I'm offering you this love, and your advice is to let things play out because there's equality here. You wanted equality in your relationships. Seahorse equality coming out. I can't make that up, guys. So what are you going to do? How are you going to respond? How are you going to act to this? This is something for the soul. This is something your soul has asked you to do, right? This is a soul connection. This is a soul mate, right? Beautiful energy. And it's funny because there's butterflies on this Gemini card too. And so it's like there's a lot of love coming here. Yes, maybe this person didn't show up as the King of Cups, offering you the King of Cups. Like, maybe that's not. But at the same time, it's like this person is also scared because this person has been hurt a lot. And I think that maybe when you realize it, the two of you guys have been through the exact same kind of situations, right? Actions speak loudly. This always makes me think of actions speak louder than words. Your actions matter. Like, how you show up in this connection matters. Just because you want it to go a certain way or you want them to look or be a certain way, like, it's not always going to be that way. Like, you just have to kind of give some leeway for people because we're all human. You're human. This person's human. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Didn't I say this was being affected by your past? Didn't I say that? Yeah, so again, it's like you focused on what you wanted. You've been praying for it, asking for it, and everything. But now you're afraid to let it unfold because it's in a different package than what you expected. But when you let it unfold, it's going to be effortless. Like, you guys are going to fall into each other and notice, like, wow, we really were meant for each other. And I think that you feel that way in some way, shape, or form, but you're just scared. What was I saying? You're scared. And we have forest breath coming out here. And breath is all about when you stop breathing, you get into the fight or flight mode. Source, I love you, Source. Thank you so much. Like, I just can't. I can't with you all right now. So Yeah, let it unfold, pile one. I think you're going to be really amazed at the way things turn out. I think not only are you going to be amazed at the way things turn out, but you're just going to be like, wow, like, why did I really think that this wasn't going to work? Like, this person is going to affect you in ways you never thought possible, right? So give a chance to love. Love deserves to win in this time, okay? So this is what I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me. Again, if you guys are interested in helping out the channel, check out the description box down below. That's all linked down there. Make sure you guys do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Set that notification bell so you know when the next video does go live. And I just really appreciate your time, guys. And I know you're going to get through this. This is a beautiful, beautiful oracle read for you guys. I'm super stoked. So sending out so much light and love. I'm going to move on to pile 2. But until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Pile number 2. For those of you that chose Sagittarius energy, we have optimism, exploration, and freedom. Really has nothing, I don't know what it has to do with the reading, but we'll see. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, and the 7 of Coins in the reverse. Wow. So you guys right now are fighting with a neurotic need for approval. Like, okay, and that's cool. It's weird. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I picked this pile too, so I'm just going to be straight with you all. Let's be transparent up in here. Having to do with family, love, your home environment. You know, this is Cancer energy coming out with Taurus energy. This is about stability within the home. And feeling outcasted and alone. And so Source is saying, like, this is what you need to focus on, is why do you feel this way? And if this is being triggered in this moment, then it's time for you to really allow yourself to feel this in its entirety. So that's where you're going to find your strength at. And you're going to stop repressing these memories. I think this comes from a deep repression of memories, you know. With the 7 of Coin in reverse, it's just that need for everybody to like you, to love you, to want to see you. And I think that if you haven't already dealt with this, because it's interesting why I picked this pile, and it's funny, this is like clarification for myself. I don't know if you guys watched my collective reading that had this in it, but if you didn't, it's cool. I'm just a little story time here. I was talking about how I had to deal with something internally earlier today, and I was crying my eyes out, and it was this exact same thing. It was like shedding of the old egoic energy that had to do with that family stability, that had to do with being accepted by the family too, you know? Too much of the time we're fighting for acceptance from people who don't want to accept us because they don't know how to accept themselves. And so Source is saying, like, right now you just got to really focus on building up your own inner stability and realize that it's in your creations that you'll find happiness. It's not within other people. This is going to be within your own creations. And sometimes that's not always easy to do, right? Like sometimes it's like we're fighting that because we just really want people to understand what it is that we're doing. But if we're asking people to understand what it is that we're doing and we're not honoring what we're doing, it kind of defeats the purpose. You're asking somebody to do what you yourself aren't willing to do, right? But dealing with this, you're going to let go, and you're going to be effortless in your next moves in your life, right? Like things are going to be simple. Things are going to be easy. You're not going to feel like you have to fight for a place to fit in because you don't fit in. Pile 2, like you don't fit in. Yeah, news is coming. Somebody's going to speak something to you and you're going to be like, oh shit, like, wow, okay. So that could be messages, that could be, you know, somebody like being affected by what it is that you offer. It could just be like you have a conversation with somebody and they're coming in as a genuine friend. Whatever it is, but this is just telling you, like, don't base your worth and your value because the people in your home or the people around you don't accept you for what it is that you do or who you are. Like, there's a reason the family doesn't accept you because you're healing all your family situations. They don't appreciate it because they never went through that road of trying to overcome all that stuff that their family was fighting. Most people just follow in line, you know? And here you are, you were standing in line looking around, you're like, where else can I go? And you took off on this rugged path and you're like, Damn, this shit is hard, but isn't it? It's better than being stuck in this energy. So this is just energy that's coming out for you guys. That's definitely making itself prominent. Yeah. When you guys heal this, you activate something within you. This could be a spiritual gift. This could be freedom. This could be letting go of that past energy and becoming open to the new. This could even reverse both of these to where you're now working on yourself and you're building up your own inner stability within. Release. Number 9, release. Yeah. So you guys releasing this energy, releasing this belief, right? This is more like of an internal belief that's coming through here that has been placed upon you by others. Self-worth, you know, like that's, I think, something that so many people fight with in this world is self-worth. And it's like, we really think that we're not worthy, but that's the thing is like, how many of us are carrying somebody else's belief and how far back does that belief go? Wow. I just wanted 1, but I guess I want 2 for you guys. Have faith. Number 12. Trust your faith in the situation. Things are working out. Like, I think you guys want love, and I think you just want support more than anything. Like, just gonna be real. Like, you guys want support more than anything, but at the same time, it's like you want support from genuine people, and you realize that people aren't genuine in your life right now, but you're still asking for their approval, still seeking it in some way, shape, or form. Just, you know, silence sometimes is your best friend. Yes, when I'm saying this to myself too. Don't you worry, guys. Like, sometimes I gotta, you know why I do that? Because sometimes I need a swift kick in the butt, and the best way to do it is with the collective, because that's just the way it comes out, right? So, let's see what we got here. You are limitless. We have 4 coming together, so I think 4 is a very powerful number for you. It says you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Look at this beautiful unicorn here. We've got the swans in there, this beautiful scene, the rainbow. This is telling me, like, don't limit yourself because of what your family has said about you. Don't limit yourself because they don't believe in you. Don't limit yourself because your friends don't believe in you. That's not fair. Like, imagine if everybody in the world, which they already do, limited everybody else. Would there ever be any successful people? Well, no. But at the same time, look at the people who have been successful. And why have they been successful? Because they showed up and they put in the work. They cut themselves off from everybody else, from everything else, all this emotional stuff, and they built up themselves emotionally, and they built themselves up in what it is that they want to do, regardless if anybody believed in it or not. It didn't matter. God, I love you, Source. I love you so much. We have 9 coming out. We have 18 here, right? 1 + 8 is 9. It says, embrace your emotions and allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. I'm so glad that this came out. We have 2 unicorns here. This is talking about purifying your soul. Unicorns are the symbol of purity, innocence, rebuilding, right? Mystical, magical energy. Like, you guys, when you let your feelings surface and you feel your feelings, like, I'm not joking. Today, I spent like an hour in my room crying my eyes out, like sobbing. And I couldn't figure it out. I was just praying to Source. I was like, whatever this is, take it away from me. Like, I know I need to feel it, but shoot, like, it was so depressing. It was so harsh. It was so heavy. I couldn't get it out. Like, and I just cried and cried and cried and cried. And then finally the tears stopped. And I, like, all the depression that I felt was gone. Like, when I came out, like, to be able to do these readings after that today, like, I haven't done yoga today, which is odd, but I honestly, guys, like, this energy was so heavy on me, and I feel like that's exactly what you guys are going through right now. You're dealing with a lot of heavy energies, and you're not feeling them. You're letting these energies take over. Wow, that is okay. I can't put them back now. Source wants them out, so shoot, here we go. And so that's the thing. It's like with these 2 unicorns here, you're being guided. You guys might do unicorn magic or work particularly with certain unicorns, which is great. But at the end of the day, there's like a sense of freedom here that's coming through once you realize that this is what you were dealing with, is that self-worth of saying that what you want in life is not, you're not worthy of, but you are. Look at this. Success is the greatest weapon in life. These people who have made you feel worthless, like, so have you guys ever heard that song Million to One? And I can't remember who sings it. It's the same lady that sings Havana. Oh my gosh, please help me out, guys. Help me out. That Havana, na na na. Okay, like, oh, what's her name? Caballo? I don't know, guys. Anyways, which is funny because isn't that horse Caballo? Anyways, guys, there's a song that she sings. It's called if 1,000,000 to 1. And she says, go ahead and laugh at me. Tell me who I'm meant to be. Tell me I'm out of my league. Tell me I'm out of my league. Go ahead and laugh at me. But one day you're going to wake up and see, if it's 1,000,000 to 1, I'm going to be that one. If it's a shot in the dark, I'm going to be the sun. And I just can't afford to be wrong, even when I'm afraid. Because you're going to know my name. You're going to know my name. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these people, they're going to wake up one day and you're just going to be like this amazing, famous person. But you've already released them and you've purified your soul. You don't have to go back to that. Please don't. Please don't. Boom, you're upon a breakthrough. Boom. I say, y'all, yeah, you guys are about to feel this in its entirety. You're about to feel this energy. Let it come out. Let it be. Just be with it. Like, it's not easy feeling that way, and it's not easy allowing yourself to express it. But I'm going to tell you, when you do, ooh, you feel like a new person. Hand in the coconut. So some of you guys are holding on. Some of you guys are really holding on. So it's like thinking that these people who are in your life are really going to embrace you, or thinking that they're the right ones for you. It's like, when you have your hand in the coconut, the whole thing of this is there's a peanut inside the coconut, and the squirrel grabs the peanut, but then he can't pull his hand out of the coconut, when all he needs to do is let go of the peanut, pull his hand out and turn the coconut over. He'll get the peanut, but he's so greedy about holding on to the peanut because he's so afraid if he lets it go, he's not going to get it, but the coconut is going to hold it. So that's why this message came about. It's like, you're not realizing that what you want is already yours. You're trying to hold on to the things that aren't serving you right now, but your activation is coming once you embrace these emotions. Glow up. Glow up, y'all. We've got success upon a breakthrough and a glow up. Y'all are about to shine like a diamond. Ooh, child, you about to be all you can be. Sexually charged connection. Okay, so maybe for some of you guys, this isn't even a home situation. Maybe this is just a connection that you have and you didn't realize it. You didn't realize it wasn't really like more than that. Like, I guess you wanted it more than that. Or maybe you guys put your foot down and you said no, and you realized that, okay, like, if that's what it is, I guess that's what it is. If this person is not going to come back, they're not going to come back. But I don't know. I don't get the feeling that this person's not going to come back. I feel like this is just like, that's the way it was headed. Or this is like somebody that you're letting go of, or that you need to release, because that's all it is. See if we get more information on that. Open your eyes. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Source is just saying, like, this is not really a love connection right now. And if it's ever meant to be, they'll come back to you. So just don't trip out. Like, it's okay. You're glowing up. You're about to have success. And we've got crown chakra. Yeah, connect with God. Connect with Source. Like, it's okay to spend time with Source. There's definitely something important here with Source. You're going to get some information. I feel like sometimes we get so stuck. It's so funny that I picked this pile too, guys. Like, I'm just being transparent, honest with y'all. I pick my own piles because I'll watch them when I'm editing them, and I'm like, damn, that shit was straight. Like it hits me hard even. So I'm just being honest, y'all. It's because when I do them without the video, like, I don't feel like I hit on all the points, versus when I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to hit all the points when I'm talking to you guys. So I feel like here's the thing, like, you're holding on to something that just really wasn't serving you. Is making you feel unstable. It was making you feel like you needed this person's approval. It was making you feel like an unstable emotional home, like, right within. Your emotional home is your body, your inner body. And so if you're feeling unstable within, then that starts to show on the outer realm. And so why have faith came out here. It's like Source is saying, have faith that I'm going to bring to you what is rightfully yours. You're not going to have to fight for it. You're not going to have to convince somebody why you did what you did, or the reason you made the decision that you made. You're not going to have to fight about that. Like, they're either going to respect you or they're not. And if they're not going to, then that's up to you to release the connection and know that it's not for you. And that's okay, right? Keep focusing on love. Keep allowing yourself to love. Be authentic. Yeah, we've got be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Like, if somebody's pushing your boundaries, push back, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's just something, like, people don't respect boundaries because not very many people actually set boundaries in life. And so everybody's used to bowling over everybody else. And I'm sure we've all done it. Like, I can say I've probably done it. I'm sure you guys have too. No judgment, right? That's just it. Because we grew up in a society that's all people did was push boundaries. They don't respect people because people really think, wow, this person's holding secrets from you. I just want you guys, that just came out right now. So this person's hiding secrets from you. That's why. That's why. Yeah. So for some of you guys, this is a connection. But it's like we've all pushed each other's boundaries because nobody taught us how to respect boundaries, let alone to make our own boundaries. So that's why what little boundaries people have are constantly getting stepped on or constantly getting shoved aside because it's like people just don't know. They just don't know how to do that. So yeah, you changed your perspective on this and you're realizing that you're healing ancestral generational curses. You're letting them go. You're letting them go because they no longer serve you. If this person's keeping secrets from you, that's on them. You were genuine, you were authentic, and being authentic to how you felt about the situation. And if they have a problem with it, then that's on them. I'm sorry. Like you can't change that. You can't make a person love you. No matter who they are, you can't make a person love you. I think we've all tried. I know I have. Shoot, I've gotten shot down so many times. It just kind of became one of those things like, what's even the point of loving anymore? Well, to love is to be source. To love unconditionally and accept people as they are in this now moment is to be source love. Like that is our birthright. That is who we are, is to be source love. But it doesn't always work out that way, right? Sometimes it just, like, people really get to us and people really get under our skin and they create a situation for us where we're just like, you know what, F you, I gotta go. And it's just about holding space of forgiveness for them, even if you never talk to them again. That's okay. That's all right. So it says, I'm turning my fears and insecurities into positive action, one small step at a time. That's what it says on my laptop right now. So I think that is for you guys. Keep standing in your authentic selves. You guys are doing good. Overcome this fear that you have and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and set some boundaries. If somebody's going to cross over those boundaries, then guess what? You don't need them in your life. There's somebody out there who will respect you and honor and support you for just who you are. Okay? This is what I have for you guys. I love you guys. Make sure you guys check out that description box if you want to support the channel. Also, I will be doing extended readings coming out soon. It may be already by the time this video is posted, but if that is the truth, check out the description box. That will be posted in there. And just for you guys allowing me your time. It's such a blessing being here, and I'm thankful that you guys allow me this time. You guys are helping make my dreams come true, and I'm sending you out so much light and love. So much light and love. But I'm going to get out of here. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, and until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, for those of you that chose the Pisces card, we've got intimacy, intuition, and compassion. I actually really like this. This is a neat reading. I'm glad I did this. Okay, so we've got the Pope in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. So I heard divorce as soon as I pulled that over, but for some of you guys, this is just breaking up with somebody that's super toxic. I think you're letting go of somebody that's super toxic. Now we have 5 and 6 together, but this is like coming out because it's like trying not to conform to what it once was, right? It's like letting it go, needing to let it go, and knowing that you have to let it go because this is like greed, obsession. This is sexual addiction. This is addictions of all kinds. But it's interesting as I'm looking at this person is holding sex over your head all the time, and they like the fact that you idolize them. And in idolization, they're like wanting you to stay on that. Like they're wanting to stay on this pedestal with you. But what they're not realizing is that they're actually starting to show up in a very negative light, and you're just done. You're like, I'm done with this. So for some of you guys, it's just a person in your life that you're done being committed to, like a friendship, right? Could be anything really, but when I first turned that over, I did hear divorce. It's like, this is a situation that's just not serving you. It's creating a lot of anxiety. It's creating a lot of depression and darkness in your life. And I feel like people reach out to you and they want to know how things are. And it's like you have to constantly lie to people and tell them otherwise whatever it is that they really want to hear, and not the way that things are, because things have gotten really bad behind closed doors. I feel like you're stuck too much on the duality. Whoa. Sorry, my dog wanted out, guys. She was like, look, I gotta go. I gotta get some water. You're stuck too much on the dualities of this person's wrong and I'm right. You know, like, what's that thing from Matilda? You're right and I'm right and you're wrong. I'm big and you're small. And like, and he keeps going on down this list. Like, I feel like that's the energy that you're stuck in right now. And it's like, you're just kind of like, I don't want to pay attention to anything, but I'm stuck on the past. Like, you keep looking into the past, wondering, what is it that went wrong along the way? And Source is bringing this out. It's like, it doesn't matter. You can keep dwelling on the past, or what you can choose to do is look at this situation for what it is and take action on that. But if you don't take action, the situation is just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. And it's like turning yourself in the upright here so that you can really truly see the situation. You know, if we turn this in the upright, you'd be looking at this and realizing, crap, I got to go into the abyss. I got to really deal with the darkness in my soul. I got to really deal with those hurts and those pains that I have, because this is just a manifestation of how I feel within. So how do you feel within? How do you feel about yourself? What do you tell yourself? You know, like, I feel like this person has you maybe in a third-party situation if this is a relationship. Karma. It's a karmic connection. Yeah. I think things are being revealed to you in this time. I think it's been scary for you because you didn't want to see this as a karmic connection. I think you wanted to see it as like, if I put the work in, it will eventually be okay. Like, it'll eventually work out. Like, it'll eventually come to, you know, where it's supposed to be. And Source is just saying, like, no, like, it's not your responsibility to carry another person on this journey. Like, everybody has their own journeys, like, whatever that is, right? Some people will never wake up. People will die asleep. I'm sorry, like, that's just is. It's like why it's easy for the wolves to disguise themselves as sheep, because everybody's a sheep and asleep. Like, it's just sad. And then for those of us that are wolves, that aren't trying to be the sheep, we still have to disguise ourselves as sheep, because the sheep are so many that it's like they overrun it, right? And it creates a situation where we're not able to move out of that energy. But right now, this is like you needing to wake up to your journey and realizing that there's nothing that you can do to change this person, because this person is asleep. This person does not want to change their karmic habits. Like, they don't care. Basically, this is the way life is, and this is how it will be until the day I take my last breath. And there's nothing that you can convince me otherwise. Even if you walked up, say you were like Jesus and you had a staff in your hand and you could turn that staff into a snake, or you could turn water into wine, or you could walk on water, it wouldn't matter. This person would just say, oh, that's all an optical illusion. That doesn't exist. That's not real. Shoot, Source could come down and turn you into a dove and they'd be trying to figure out where the trickster was. Like, that's the energy that's coming through here. This person don't care. Like, they don't care how they come across to you. They don't care what they say to you. They don't care how they treat you, because they're so damn hurt. They're in devil energy in the reverse. Like, that's like basically stuck, stubborn, done. I'm always going to be a toxic person, because that's what I've learned my whole life, is that people are toxic. People stab you in the back. People do you wrong. Nobody's good. If somebody seems good, they're just maybe a manipulator, and they're just really good at appearing a certain way. Like, this is the energy that's coming out. They don't really care. And I feel like you're a good person. Okay, I feel like you're a really good person, but I feel like this is something that your family has struggled with for generations, with this DNA karma. Just saying, this is a part of your DNA blueprint. You are healing this blueprint within you so that future generations don't have to look at life from this shady ass energy. Learning how to be in a space of reciprocity. Like, this is number 6 coming out. 6 is about balance and harmony, love, right? This is about Source working with you. This is deep, deep energy coming through here with this. Look, you have 5, 6 coming out together. Wolverine, fierceness. Like, you're learning how to be fierce when it comes to your own journey. And I think that's triggering this person, and they're really treating you like crap right now. And I think, like, thank you, Source. Yeah. So this person might, if this is a relationship, like I said, I heard marriage in the beginning. We have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. 47, which is 11. And 11 is to me is a just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. Just do what you need to do. And at the same time, this is that energy of saying, like, I feel like this person manipulates you through sex. Again, it was coming out, like, to clarify what I said earlier. Source is saying, like, this person, you turn to stone and you get cold towards this person, and this person comes loving up on you like, oh, baby, remember when we went to Paris? Or remember when we went to here? Remember when we did this? Remember our marriage night? You know, like, what? And you're like over there, like, you're soft heart. Okay, like, you're a soft heart. Of course you are. Pope energy, you're soft heart. You're like being a family person. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You like being a family person, so you have a soft heart. Well, this person knows how to poke at that softness within you to get what they want. And so this is about you hardening yourself to the fact that this person is just manipulating you. That's all they're doing. It doesn't matter what they say. They're going to go right back into this energy, and you're still going to be sitting there wondering, like, what the heck? What do I do? Yeah. Source is asking you to transform. We have Sea Otter coming out. Number 18, which is 9. Right? So closing this cycle. Closing this cycle out. Letting it go. This is, what did I say when this DNA card came out? I said, you're closing this out. You're transforming the blueprint. And we had Sea Otter transformation come out. So it's like you're transforming the blueprint in your life. And then it's so funny that this is about the ocean. It's blue. This whole card is blue. No idea what made me say blueprint, but just Source clarifying exactly what I said to you guys. Like, that's how it works. Like, you're changing all the genetics of your family. They'll no longer have to deal with these toxic relationships. No matter what comes, they're not going to have to deal with these bullshit people in their lives. And I'm sorry, yes, they are bullshit, because when people get so stubborn that they don't want to listen to reason even, like, that's it. Just leave them. I'm sorry. Let them be in their own stupor and their own misery, because if you don't, they're going to bring you down and make you feel bad about what it is that you're doing. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Who cares? If they want to be miserable, let them be miserable. Go be miserable on your own. Number 2 coming out. What did I say? You guys are stuck on duality, and we have Source coming in swinging like a bat right now, like showing you guys. And I'm going to show you this card, but hold up. It says, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. I'm not saying you guys are a bad person, but you see this little girl, how she's like a little fairy. She's holding herself, holding herself, holding herself. She gets smaller and smaller and smaller, right? Like, this is saying it's time for you to transform this duality and be more loving towards yourself. Realize this is about respecting yourself, and that it's not like Source didn't put you here so that you could suffer. It's just interesting that it's like the 2 card comes out, and that's what I was saying. Like, you guys are caught up in this act of duality. Like, oh, they're right, or I'm right and they're wrong. I'm big and they're small. Like, they don't even understand life. Who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, what does being right prove? What does it prove? Oh, to your ego that you were right, but then it goes away and you're back at it again. You know what? People who want to be right, let them be. It doesn't mean that they're right. I'm sorry, but guys, like, I've had to learn that on this journey. Sometimes your biggest weapon is silence and letting that person just talk themselves into their own damn hole, because they won't realize it. And maybe they'll never wake up to that. Who cares? Who cares? That's not yours to... You know what? Source has us all here for purpose. And I think that's why they keep bringing up duality, because part of the purpose of this is, like, when you get stuck in that what's right and wrong, you're seeing everything as black and white. And really, all of life is the grayscale. It's not black and white. It's a mixture of the grayscale. It's technicolor. It's rainbow color. It's bold. It's pastel. It's everything. It's not black and white. If it were black and white, then things would be a hell of a lot simpler. But it's not. Why do you think that there are same-sex couples? Why do you think that there are transgenders? Why do you think that there are different colored people? Why do you think there are different backgrounds? Why do you think there are different cultures? Because life is the rainbow. It's not black and white. But people who see life in black and white cannot see the truth that stands in front of their face. 44:44 on the clock when I said that. It's not up to you to determine how this person sees life. It's up to you to determine how you see life and make changes that are fitting towards that. So this one's open. I just want to see what this one is. Okay, so I can't with you, Source. This is crazy. Okay, so we have Taurus energy coming out, and we have Capricorn energy here on the table. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And then these two are just, I don't know, but Aries did come out. And so, yes, maybe you guys could be dealing with one of those signs, but you don't have to be. When Aries comes out, I love when Aries makes an appearance because Aries is all about starting the fire. It's about taking that bold step into the next level. It's about becoming the beginner at whatever it is that you're doing. And so I think in this, like, you're waiting for this other person to end the situation, and in reality, it's going to have to be you. Like, Source is bringing that out very apparent here with this Aries energy, saying that you're going to be the one that has to start the end, because otherwise this person's going to keep coming back. Look, we have you are worthy of loving yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't think you can love yourself. What did I say? Like attracts like. Like, this is about you learning to love yourself, getting out of that duality and coming back to self so that you can transform this energy into something that's conducive to your journey. We have Capricorn energy coming out again. Again! Capricorn. Capricorns are the hard workers, okay? Like, of the zodiac. Like, when it comes to getting the job done, you won't get a better job done than the Capricorn. But let me tell you, when a Capricorn's not in their good energy, they're pessimists and they think that everything is down in the dumps, and they'll definitely like make you feel bad about being happy for anything. And so I think that's both what Source is saying. Like, it's time for you to put the work in, do what you need to do, take that next step, and get out of this energy. We go back centuries. So this is a karmic cycle. You guys have been karmically connected for a long time. Like, usually the energy that comes out with this is very, very good. It's very beautiful. It's very wonderful. But honestly, this is telling me this is a soul tie from many, 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 many lives ago. And it's just playing out again in your karma. Why? Because you're coming into a phase of ascension, and it has to be done. Like, you have to get rid of this so that you won't play it out again in any of your lifetimes and in your generations, right? See, this is, what did I say? This person holds sex over your head, and we have you make my fantasies real coming in here. This person knows what you like, and they use that to their advantage to get you to buckle at your knees so that you'll give them whatever they want. So just be aware. If this person only approaches you sexually, like, and they're only doing it because you guys had a fight or something, or because they feel you pulling your energy away, just withhold yourself and see what happens. You know, I know that might sound weird, but it's 47:47 on the clock when I said that. You guys, you have to understand, like, sometimes you just have to withhold yourself so that you can see. You know, I had to do that with my own narcissistic ex. Like, when we were connected, I had to withhold myself so that I could actually see how he was treating me and why he was doing the things he was doing. Pray for what you want. You want something different. Like, you definitely want something different. You're tired of this situation. You're tired of feeling like this. And Source is saying, spend time with me. Like, I'm trying to reach to you. Obviously, you guys want something to happen. I mean, you wouldn't have been drawn to this if your soul didn't want something else to happen. You know, I don't know what I'm going to call this just yet, but it's just that oracle advice. This is what you're dealing with at this now moment, right? And all three piles were completely different. Like, all three piles were completely different. And so Source is just saying, like, come connect with me. You want real reciprocity in your life? Connect with Source, because I'm going to tell you, Source shows up 100% of the time. Look, equality coming out. Seahorse. What can I say, guys? Reciprocity and equality, hand in hand. You want someone to reciprocate? You want someone to give you equality? Ask Source. Source, send me somebody that does this for me, please. Please bring somebody into my life. What do I need to do? We've got the truth coming out. 44. Again, you guys had 44 on the clock. That's 6 4s coming out for you guys. What does that mean to you? So it's like Source is just telling you, when you pray, you bring in power to your life. Like, this is beautiful, guys. Like, you guys have the opportunity to change what's going on in your lives, but you have to take a step forward. You have to. If you guys don't take a step forward, you're going to always fall back into this person's energy. You're always going to fall back into what it is that they want for you, or not for you, but from you, because this person does not have good intentions with you. Like, this person is just obsessed. They're codependent, and it's like they're codependent because of obsession, and they're obsessed because of codependency. They rely on you for something, whether that's money. I mean, it could be money with this Taurus card coming out. You have both of these are earth signs, so it definitely could be money. It could just be sex. It could just be the idea of having somebody in their lives, like whatever it is, but this person is codependent on you. I wasn't planning on any of these readings being this long, but they just kind of got longer and longer as I went because like Source had more and more to say. But anyways, guys, yeah, it's time for you to be vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable and honest with yourself. I think that's hard for you to do. I think it's easy for you to play a part, and you're so used to playing that part that letting go of that, it almost feels like you're losing an identity. There's a rebirth to that. Letting go of that is rebirthing yourself, connecting with your heart chakra. It's like a rebirth for you, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. Don't be stuck in the situation just because you think you have to be, especially if this is a marriage. Like, if sick and tired of people saying I gotta stay in a marriage that's abusive and toxic just because we're married. Like, that is the most absurd thing to me, because if this person, you guys could try therapy, you guys could try, but in all actuality, does that really help? Especially if this person doesn't want to change. Look at this. Look, I can't make this up. I have the Empress on the bottom, and I just split the deck, and the Empress in the reverse came out. This is telling me that you have an Empress in your life that's coming in, but you have to let go of this Empress in the reverse. These are two divine feminines coming in, guys. You guys could be a divine masculine. And if you're not, then it's just a divine masculine. Take it as it resonates. It's just energy. Right? There's no need to get caught up on, oh, but that's a girl. No, but this person doesn't have their best interest. They're impulsive. They do things based on how they feel, not on what they know. They don't go based on truth. They go based on how they feel about a certain situation. And you bring out a lot of triggers within them. And so they're going to, right? You have intimacy, intuition, and compassion. When you guys show compassion for yourself and become intimate with Source, your intuition will skyrocket and you guys will see a change. So this is what I have for you guys. I'm sending out so much love. I did not mean for your guys' reading to be this long. But I'm done for the night. I'm going to go to bed. And I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, wherever you guys are. Thank you for joining me for this moment in Becky's House of Cards. And my prayer is that you guys will find the courage to do what you know you need to do. Not because I said so, but because you guys know within, and you've listened within, and you've gone within, and you've asked Source what it is you need to do next. I love you guys, okay? That being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.